The Dead Ops Arcade event is finally here. Now this introduces, just like usual with the leaderboard events, Gobblegums, a base camo if you do get top 15, and most importantly, an animated camo if you do reach kind of in the top 5, I believe it is. And it actually looks pretty cool. It's got like the chickens and the eggs. I'm grinding this shit. I'm getting this camo. There is no way, bro. I actually kind of refound a new love for Dead Ops Arcade. We've been posting a few videos on this game mode. They've been doing really, really good. You guys seem to really like them. And plus, it's something different, right? We haven't had Dead Ops Arcade in a long time. So it's nice to be able to play this mode, and I'm definitely glad that there's a leaderboard event. And I know some of you guys are like, oh, leaderboard events, Trek, you suck. Freaking, you suck. But I actually kind of enjoy them sometimes. They're pretty fun, depending on what they actually are. And I think this one's going to be pretty cool. And it's going to bring a lot of new players to the actual mode. So without wasting any more time, without keep yapping, let's hop inside of game. Want to unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP? Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only. So here we are inside of Dead Ops Arcade. Now, I like to play first person on normal mode. They introduced this kind of with this this year, but I mean, obviously it was in other games, but they kind of updated the game. It was kind of crazy to explain right now. But so that being said, I kind of like doing this inside of first person. It's honestly, to me, it's way easier than top down, in my opinion, because I play regular zombies, you know, and that's kind of where I'm more skilled at rather than top down. Top down feels more arcade-ish, but this also feels very, very fresh as well. It's very nice. Now, in today's match, I don't know what rounds we're going to go to, but we got to make sure that we collect every bit of score that we can actually get. Now, the score is gems and killing enemies. As you guys can see, our score kind of going up. Now, this leaderboard event is going to contain millions of score because of how easy it is to get to 1,000,000 plus, right? You can eventually end up beating this mode, which I'm sure a lot of new players are going to end up beating this mode. You got to get to wave 80. It isn't easy. It's actually really freaking hard to get to wave 80 and actually beat this. That's why there's a camo for it. But yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting. So beginner tips for Dead Ops Arcade. If you never played Dead Ops Arcade before, you do have 3 lives when you start the game. Okay, you have lightning bolts, which basically kind of bolt you in a fast direction towards another area, right? To kind of get out of, say, if you're trapped in a corner by zombies, because it's like a 2-hit down or a 1-hit down, especially on the higher waves, and you go down and you lose your score. So you don't want that when this leaderboard event is going on, and obviously it's live right now. Then you also have nukes. Now you drop these and it kills all the zombies in the area. It's kind of like a get out of jail free card. It's really nice to have. But my best advice, one thing I've learned, is you need to save this stuff. If you hop in a game and you automatically go down 2 times and you have to use your lightning bolts and you have to use your nuke and you're only on wave, say 4 or 5, you better restart because you're going to need to stack these. Now, throughout the game, you can actually get more of them, which is nice. You can get more lives if you don't die. You know, it's easy to stack this stuff, but if you're clumsy, if you're messing around and you do die, especially early on in the game, just do yourself the justice and restart. That's one of the biggest things I can say. But I think the next 2.5 days is going to be really, really fun with this. I think a lot of people are going to have fun with this leaderboard event. And I know some of you guys might not. Some of you guys might be like, oh, Dead Ops Arcade, I don't want to play that in 2026. But it actually is pretty fun, man. I was kind of like, oh, I don't really care to play Dead Ops Arcade. And then I played it, and it was way more enjoyable than, you know, I thought. And obviously, I played it before, right? Long time ago. So it's been a very long time for me coming back to Dead Ops Arcade. But believe it or not, like, if you're kind of bored of zombies right now, which is definitely understandable, a lot of people kind of are bored of, say, Astra Malorum, Ashes of the Damned, it's definitely something to kind of change it up a little bit, which I am very much glad that they kind of did a leaderboard event with this mode, because to be fair, it was kind of disappointing when this game dropped how there was really nothing for Dead Ops Arcade. But yeah, I mean, they didn't really include much with this game. I wish there was more like prestige calling cards for Dead Ops Arcade. They just didn't really include it too much. So I'm definitely glad that they are doing it with this leaderboard event. Good going, Treyarch. Absolute W. But there we go. We just completed wave 3. Now we can head over to wave 4, which soon will actually have a trophy room. We're already at 65,000 score. So here we go. You want to make sure whenever you get to these, you collect every single thing you can, because literally this is just farming the leaderboard event. Now, honestly, the goal here is to get to as high a wave as possible. And that's really where you're going to go and not die. When you die, you lose your score, right? You lose gems, things like that. So you really don't want that to actually happen inside of your game. Now, of course, building your score is pretty easy in this. You just got to obviously survive. It's probably going to take a lot of people multiple runs, and it just goes off your best run. That's literally all it is. Kind of like how the Mars event was, where it was based off your best round. It's based off your highest score inside of this mode. So it isn't going to be too bad. All you got to do, and I mean, some of you guys might actually get off a little bit easier because your leaderboard might be a little bit easy, or people might not play it, you know? So it's definitely not going to be entirely hard to do this, or it very much can be. You know, there's some dead op sweats, bro, that easily can beat this mode, light work first run, and that's it, max out everything. We have some gems over there. Might as well go pick those up. We can grab a little bit of this stuff. There's a weapon. That's the ray gun. Let me grab that. Come on, zombies. We can finish this wave real quick. We don't have many more zombies to kill. Just a decent amount left. Come on. And then we'll be on wave 5. We can continue this new area. No, I wanted that. Papa back, please. Papa's not pleased. Alright, come on, buddy. I just want my score. And that's all. Alright, we're small. Alright, we get it, big dog. Come on. Nice. Alright, we got shotties. Okay. Ooh, don't want to die. Grab all this and on to a new area. Let's go. Yeah, those are all the levels you have to beat, by the way, to beat this mode. It's crazy. And again, it just progressively gets harder and harder. But it isn't too bad, of course. Armor plate special. Challenge rounds. Zombies are going to start getting a little bit harder, but it's okay. I'm not worried. Not worried at all. Here's some more of this stuff. Okay. There is the LMG, but I rather would just wait, of course. Chicken. Let's go. We got a chicken. We got basically double tap right now. We can keep shredding these zombies. We got obviously the armored zombies. What I just do is I usually just walk around. I wouldn't really recommend standing still. You don't really want to stand still. And I just want to keep moving. Of course, I'm sure most of you guys know that. I don't really feel like explaining too much about this. Come on. My ricochet blades. Dun 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 dun. Come on. We're almost done with this wave. We got 35 more zombies to kill. And then we'll be done with wave 5. Shred, 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 shred. Okay, nice. I think we still have the chicken. Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Alright, there's that. Grab all these gems to increase some of our score. This stuff matters, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy and try and skip out on it. Alright. After this wave, we just have 2 more, and then we will be on to, again, another area. Again, it's actually important because you can save and quit. You know, so you can play for an hour, save and quit, come back in a few hours later, and then continue the whole process. You don't have to just do it in one run, which is definitely nice, right? That very much changes things when you can save and quit in Dead Ops Arcade. And for some of you guys wondering, no, it doesn't overlap regular round base. So you can have, say, Astra Malorum round 50 saved and have a Dead Ops Arcade game saved at the same time. So, yeah, I mean, there's really no reason not to save your game, to be fair. Crawler, he's dead. There's a launcher right there. We'll take it. Want to get another one stacked with it. Stronger, better, more powerful. Okay, we got 20-some zombies left. We'll be able to complete this easily. There we go. Zombie right there. Okay, new area. Let's grab all these gems. Come on, gimme, gimme, gimme. Here's some right here. We already have a 250,000 score. Nice. We can keep going. Alright, wave 7. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This will be pretty simple. I believe the next area gets a little bit harder. It slowly, progressively gets harder, right? It isn't entirely easy. It definitely isn't. The first start of it, you might kind of be like, oh, this is an easy mode. I'm going to be able to easily beat this. No. It's actually pretty challenging. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, zombies. We can keep shredding. We still got all of our nukes and bolts. We obviously want to save those. We don't want to mess around with those because we're going to need them later on. We want to make sure we have them for when we actually truly need them. Now, of course, if you do get cornered and you're about to die, use them, you know. Come on, because your lives are more important than the stupid freaking dashes and the nukes. Okay, there we go. New area. Let's grab all these gems. Got freaking the flash right now. We just earned a gobblegum as well. Pretty cool. All right. Drivers, start your engine. Silverback challenge. Complete 5 laps in 85 seconds. All right. Come on. Let me go. 3, 2, 1. Go. Come on. We can grab all this stuff. All that stuff's extra score, I'm pretty sure. So grab it. We missed it. Okay. 5 laps, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty simple stuff. Not too bad. Try and just grab as much stuff as you can. We can spin back around, and here we go. We can grab that stuff. Cool. Okay, we're on our 2nd lap. We can just keep going around, grab some of this stuff, and then turn. I mean, the speed boosts are good, but you don't really need to use them right away. You can do quite a few laps. I mean, you might not even ever have to use it. The point of using it would say to be like, grab that stuff, but obviously we really didn't do it right there. We can go up here. There we go. This is our 3rd lap. We're about to be done with it. We're about to be on our 4th. You just got to complete 5, and then you'll be done with this. So we can go all the way back around here. Okay, and grab some of those gems. Ah, we hit the water. It slows us down a lot. We can go back this way. Bam, there we go. Alright, we can keep going. Right around here. Bam. Grab more of that. Right to the next finish line once again. And then we just got to do 1 more lap. And then we'll be done with this. Then we can move on to, I believe, the new area. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. I don't know exactly. But, yeah, we just got to get there and then we'll be good. Spazo wins a reward. The jet gun. Let's go. The mighty Silverback is silenced by your skill. Challenge complete. Come on. Let me get out of here. Nice. Okay. We got a jet gun now. Well, no, not the new area yet. But I believe after this. Here's some of this. Okay, cool. Jet gun's really OP in this. It really is. If you can get it, try not to pick up another weapon while you have it. Obviously, it's timed. You're not always going to have it the rest of the game. But you might as well get it when you can, right? Here's some more stuff. Try and kill these zombies as they're spawning in. Try and grab all that. All that we can. Some more zombies. Try and speed run a lot of these earlier waves, man. That's kind of the goal when it comes to this. Okay, we got all those gems. Kill these zombies. There we go. Go back over here. Now we got the war machine. Here's all this. The Wonder Waff. Cool, we'll take it. I'm plagued. Just got a few zombies left. No big deal. There we go. Wave completed. Monkeys right there. Any more gems? We got them right here. Okay, we can get out of here. Let's go. On to the new area. This area is, again, super annoying sometimes. It's one of those. That's for sure. Barrow Olafs. We can grab all these gems. But yeah, these zombies basically have barrels on their heads that can explode when you shoot them. But once again, they come from so many more directions. It just progressively gets more and more annoying, right? I wouldn't recommend doing this in the hardcore mode. You don't need to. You know, there's no point in really making it harder if you're just for the sake of trying to go for the leaderboard event. But even that, guys, I mean, you earn the same camo if, say, you beat it in normal versus if you beat it in hardcore. So there realistically isn't a point in playing hardcore unless you just want the challenge for yourself, you know? So, I mean, do what you want, but that's kind of my advice on the whole ordeal. We can keep shredding these zombies. Just kind of train them up a little bit. Use the barrels to our advantage. We got a death machine right here. We'll take it. We can shred most of these zombies. Come on. Barrel blow up. Okay. Push through here a little bit. I know we have a ton of zombies behind us right now. I'm just trying to slowly kill them all that are spawning in. That one's about to blow. Okay, we got some gems over there. We're earning a decent amount of score right now. We're about to touch half. No, we went down. We're about to touch half a mil. See how you lose this stuff? You want to pick that stuff back up if you do go down. It's just part of it, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to go down. But I do have 4 lives right now since we kind of held the bag earlier in our game. But trust me, you can still go down on those earlier waves. I mean, especially your first run, it's more likely to happen. But I've been through this little level multiple times, and I still go down to it sometimes. It's just how it is. Dead Ops Arcade is a crazy mode, for sure. We should almost be done with this wave, I can imagine. Oh my gosh, shoot the zombie. So one thing about the ray gun is you actively have to hit your shot. You can't really, like, shoot the ground for the blast. It doesn't have that. There we go. Wave 9 completes. Alright, so we can go ahead and get out of here. Now we're on wave 10. But, yeah, I mean, dude, the Dead Ops Arcade leaderboard event's definitely pretty fun. I'm gonna grind it. We already got 500,000 score for our leaderboard. Now, that really isn't much. Most people are gonna get to this phase. To be honest with you, if you want to win this leaderboard event, you're probably gonna need upwards of multiple millions of score, right? Now, of course, that is dependent on your leaderboard. Right? Some of you guys might be able to get away and get first place with 1 million just because people don't play it or maybe people suck, right? Getting 1 million score isn't that easy, especially for new people. For me, 1 million score isn't really that bad, right? It just isn't because it doesn't really require too much, right? You only got to get to like wave 20 or so, and it's not too bad to get there. You just kind of got to take your time and learn it. Okay, that was close. The one thing about first person is you don't get to see where all the zombies are coming from. Top down, you can kind of see before, you know, like you can't see in the back of your head with first person. Top down, you can. So they both have kind of their advantages and stuff. We can shred some of these zombies, light them up. Okay, we only have 15 left. This wave's about to be over. Kill all these guys. Watch our 6. There we go. Waves completes. We almost have another life. It recoups back up. It'll give you lives the longer you stay alive, if that makes sense. Okay. Got some more gems. We're on wave 11 right now. We have 550,000 right now. This shotgun sucks. Sucks when you only got one of them. Come on, shred. Ah, nuke. Okay, we got it. See, that's why you don't stand still, because you can very easily die. Don't recommend it. Try and kill them all as they're spawning in. Got some score right here. Hey, we got a friendlies. Friendlies. Okay, we got some zombies right here. Clear out our path. We got a gem right here. Let's grab it. Hey, mini tank, let's go. Let's go. Shred him. Come on. Finish this wave with the tank. Okay. Keep shooting over there. We should almost be done with this wave, I can imagine. Killed a lot of freaking zombies so far with it. There we go. Alright, we can keep killing them. Seems like we still got a lot more because there isn't a counter yet. When the counter shows up, that's how you know you're kind of close to the end. Oh my gosh. So easy to die. Okay, 27 left. 14 left. The pineapple launcher, or I should say the war machine, is a very, very good way to get through your rounds. So try not to miss that if it spawns in. There we go. 630,000 score. We have killed 2,064 zombies. Alright, we got this. We can collect some score doing this. Come on, chopper. Just keep heading this way. There's going to be parasites and things right here. Try and shoot them so we can get more gems. See, all this stuff matters, dude. In the end, when you're like, man, why didn't I get as much score as that guy and we went to the same wave? This is exactly why. Because he sat there, went through it, got all the kills he needed to get, collected all the gems, and you rushed through it just to get to a higher wave. That is truly what happened. I'm missing so many shots. There we go. We missed all those bottom ones, but it's okay. There we go. A few more gems right there. We can kind of shoot these guys. Collect these, and then we gotta collect these. Come on. Don't crash, by the way. Okay, there we go. Shoot these. Ah. Okay. Just bobbing and weaving, ladies and gentlemen. That's all. Just bobbing and weaving. Oh, we crashed. No. There's so many gems up ahead. Ah, well. All right. On to the next. All right, we're about to touch 700,000. Easy, easy, lemon squeezy. We'll take it. Oh my gosh, there's a minigun. Ah! Barrel. I want the minigun. I'm trying not to use my nuke. Or no, that's a war machine. Even better. Even better. Come on, zombies. We can just keep on shredding. There's a chicken. Let's frickin' go. Let's go, lads. Oh, we went down again. Spazo, you are cheeks at dead ops. It's okay, guys. You can say it. Okay. We need to bob and weave a little bit. Use a nuke. At this point, I'm just trying to beat this and get off of this level. This level is always annoying. It always is. I don't know why. It seems so hard. And then, like, the next level's easier. And then it gets harder. It's like, it's so weird. But, you just gotta get through it. That's all it is. It's a challenge mode. Alright, we're in a new area. We can grab all this stuff real quick. Try not to go down to that. And bada bing, bada boom. I know there's the boss fight coming soon. It's after Liberty Falls. But, we're looking good, man. We got 745,000 score. Don't run into that. I gotta make that very clear right now. It will kill you. But, we got 745,000 score. We're G'ing it up today. Awesome sauce. Okay, let's go up here. What is that? Oh, it's a wonder. It's a wunderbar. Nuke. Make sure the ghost ain't coming. Give me the wonder wah. Alright. Grab some of this stuff right here. Watch for the ghost. Make sure I ain't getting turned into ghost liver. Come on. Bring it on, zombies. What you know about my Wonder Waff game? Bro. Hey, at least we got a war machine out of the deal. I'll take it. I'll take... Oh, shit. I'll take it. You get more lives and stuff. You really don't have to worry too much. Yeah, I mean... There really ain't nothing you can do. If you do go down. Just part of it. That's why it's going off your best run. Not combined. Go back this way. Come on, LMG. There we go. Okay. Bang. Did it. Let's grab all these gems. There's speed boots, and we can head to the next level. We're about to hit 800k in score, which ain't too bad. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Follow the ghost. Ray gun. Let's go. See, if you can get a triple ray gun, you're gonna be winning. Literally, I kid you not. It's so good. Nuke. Gotta be careful. Gotta be ready. Stay out of the way of the ghost. Monkey. I'll take it. Always keep your eyes open, ladies and gentlemen. I always have so much fun playing this damn mode. It's honestly so much fun right now compared to regular zombies. Come on. Ah! Ravager almost got me. Okay, there's a minigun right there. We gotta keep in mind that we don't have any more, what's it called? grab the death machine. We don't have any more nukes. No, you don't, zombies. You ain't killing me. There's a frickin' crawler. Yeah, death machine, did okay. There we go. We did it. We're off that wave. I hate this part of the game. This place is so freaking hectic. But we're good. We are good right now. Give me all this. Got a war machine. Double war machines. What a way to start it. Come on, zombies. What is that right there? Another war machine? Come on. Kill as many as we can. Just gonna make my game easier than it should be. Alright, we got a shotgun. I don't know where the hell we picked up the shotgun at, but we picked it up. Guess that's good. Okay, we can keep shredding. We just gotta watch our left side. Okay. We got some zombies coming right here. Let's take a dip over this way. Train back around. Watch for the ghost. Huh. Bobbing and weaving. Alright, zombies. So I'm not too aware of what I gotta do to open these doors, to be honest. I've never learned that in this mode, so I can't really walk you guys through that, to be honest. Obviously we can grab this stuff, which ain't too bad. There's some gems right here. Okay, we do have this. We can say purchase stuff at. Create a saw blade around your player for 5 minutes, right? Or things like that. For the rest of the game, the LMG damage is increased by 15%. That's good. We want that. For 5-minute chickens, right? Replenish. So the next one with Mega Firepower, the purple rocket launcher. 3 roll tickets to your wallet that allow you to swap out Slayer Mart. We'll do that. You know, those little things do matter when you play in, because it's just going to make your life a little bit easier. Okay, now we are here for one last time, and then we'll be done. So for the rest of the game, this is 15% stronger, which is a big deal. You know, that does help us a ton. We need that for sure, because the LMG is super weak. It's hard to keep up with a lot of the zombies because of how weak it is. We can just shred these guys and to walk towards them a little bit. Okay. We did replenish, or no, we didn't replenish our nukes. That's right, we just got a saw blade. Okay. Just let it kind of kill the zombies. Why not? There's no point in avoiding that. If we can. Here we go. Pop a nuke. Nice. Here's the ghost right here. There's a ghost right there. Let's just go this way. We can grab this launcher. Huge win for us, having this launcher. Now, obviously, I still have a lot of things to learn about Dead Ops Arcade. I'm not a pro by any means. But it's definitely going to be a fun event for myself, and I know for a lot of you guys out there. I know I mentioned in the video already, I'm glad that we're starting to kind of get a little bit of noticing for Dead Ops Arcade. It definitely is fun, for sure. Okay, we just got through there. There was a chicken we just missed. That's a huge, huge L. Okay, we got another saw blade, so that does help us as well. But it does create crawlers, which isn't always a good thing, right? It's an easy ticket to death. But now we can go to a new area. But we almost have a 1,000,000 score. Definitely doing good so far. It's going to be a good first run for us to kind of get up there on our leaderboards. You know, I think this level is going to be where a lot of the beginner players probably suffer and die. So I think personally, anything past this right now, we're going to be good. We're going to be doing good. You know, it's going to all be worth it. We just earned another Gobblegum as well. But now this is going to, say, the boss fight. then you go there, complete it. You know, you get a lot of score through this. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to leave a like. I'll see you guys in part 2, and we continue our run for this leaderboard event. Adios, amigos. Have a good day. Stay safe.